All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbrooken, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard. The rain has gone. It's going to be a beautiful day. I don't know if we can see the sunrise over here or the clouds. Not really showing up well. But yeah, it should be nice. It's a little chilly right now. You can see my breath. But yeah, I think it's going to be a nice day. Hey, Tina, good morning. Here early before taking care of the animals. Aaron, hello. Happy Monday. Yep. It was like a tiring weekend, but it's Monday. Got lots going on this week. Should be a good week this week. So pretty excited. Hey, Dennis, good morning. Charles, hello. S, hello. Alan, Cinnamon. The table fills with friends. Hey, Chris. Good morning, Darlene, Bernice. Yep. Happy Monday. Should be a good Monday. Whoa, Tina. Holy crap. 36 degrees? I am not amused. The queen is not amused. Animals already fed. Tea time, then school. Huh. Well, that sounds good, but man, 30. What? Okay, now I'm wondering what it's here. Weather, spring, was it like 47 maybe? Come on, internet. 48, not bad, but it's a sunny 48, and it's a non-windy 48. Hey, Deanna, good morning. And holy crap. Hey, Nicole, good morning. Perriot. I don't know how to say your name. Let's see. Perrot? Vasu? Good morning. Welcome. You are definitely in for a treat if you've never been here before. Wow, I'm probably being a little egotistical there. What? Okay. We were supposed to get a freeze. How do I save my pepper and squash plants? Okay, depending on how big they are, the main thing is to insulate them. So put some sticks around them and drape, some fabric, run to Goodwill, or Salvation Army, go get a bunch of cheap bed sheets, or better yet, fleece blankets. They usually have them for like $2.50, and use the sticks to support the fleece blankets over your tomatoes and peppers and so forth to try and protect them. So, yeah, I'll tell you, run to Goodwill, get the sheets, get the blankets, use those to insulate your plants. Aaron, so how was your birthday weekend? It was good. Let's see. So Friday night, yeah, we went for pizza, had good pizza. There's a pizza place that I like. And then Saturday, up early to drive over to Cato Mounds Historic Site. Did 2 really fun classes there. It was kind of blistery, kind of cold. And then Sunday, I had to go to the 7:30 Mass as we were doing the after Mass fellowship, where we pass out, it used to be donuts, but now it's all prepackaged snacks. And that's fun. And then I had to go back for the 5:45 Mass to try and talk people into becoming volunteers at the emergency shelter we have at the church. So it was a busy day. But in between that, you did not see, did you, Aaron? Scroll down on the Foraging Texas Facebook page and check out what I made. I did some cooking yesterday. Hey, Alan. Whoa, 37 degrees up there by Dallas? Okay, 58 down in the Med Center here in Houston. Good. Hey, Katie, good morning. 51 in Leander. Not bad. Carrie, good morning. Check the temperature out there, Carrie. Kelsey. Happy Farkleberry Monday, Drive, and we chug. Warming from the inside. Hey, Donna. Yeah, I don't know what was going on last Friday with YouTube, but I'm back. I'm glad to see you back on YouTube. 46 degrees in North Texas. Looks like it will be a sunny day. Hey, Leslie, thank you. The nettle pasta looked amazing. It tasted good. Well, the noodles that I made, so good. And then I'm just waiting like I said, anticipation for Wednesday when I cook the ravioli for the family. Yeah, so yesterday I made stingy nettle pasta ravioli stuffed with 3 cheeses, cream cheese. I still count cream cheese as a cheese, but cream cheese, ricotta cheese, Parmesan cheese, and then some lamb's quarter and some wild onion. And then on Wednesday, I'll make a white sauce, probably some garlic. I'm thinking some shrimp, and serve it all up for supper. So should be good. Aaron, Kelsey, dang, I drank all my coffee already. Gonna need to go get a refill. You got to start the show with coffee. Ooh, moving blankets are good, but they might be a little heavy. So make sure you have some nice supports, some wood or PVC pipe or something like that to support them so they're not directly on the plants. Had an old friend come for the weekend to pick up a side of beef. Got to take him on a foraging tour, then got to cook our own faux creation with fresh forage and fresh beef. Amazing. Now I just have to figure out how to stock more Asian market supplies next time I go to Houston. Or you could come to Spring. Don't forget, we got an Asian market store here, right down the street from me. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, Cleo, good morning. Jessica, good morning. Oh, yeah. Tina, yeah, desperately trying to make the nettle ravioli. So this is one of those things. Oh, so I mentioned on Saturday I taught at Cato Mounds Historic Site, and they talked me into, in October, doing a day-long event where we forage in the morning, we cook the stuff in the afternoon, or midday, afternoon, and then have an evening feast, kind of like an all-day foraging, feasting excursion. And yeah, the pasta and the ravioli will be part of that. Oh, 42 in Woodville, Cleo. Man, that's cold. I saw the ravioli. They sound so good. Wish I could have some pasta. So good. And I've been thinking now that so here's the thing. That was my first time I made the pasta in 40 years, 45 years. So my grandmother on my dad's side, are mom and dad here yet? Nope, I don't see them yet. Anyway, I have a memory. So my grandmother on my dad's side, like every so often would have a day-long pasta making thing where the different families would be there. And I just remember her kitchen being filled with racks of pasta, fresh pasta being made and drying. And that was, I don't think I was even 10 the last time I remember that happening. But in the back of my mind, I mean, pasta is easy. It's, basically 1 cup of flour, 1 egg, a little salt, and then start kneading. And the trick with bread and with pasta is knead it a lot, because that kneading process is what develops the gluten, the long strands of gluten that hold it together then when you drop it in the hot water to boil it. So, if you're not kneading at least 20 minutes, you're not doing it right. So, but anyway, yeah, I might do like a video or something, but it's just nice to have the time to cook. Oh, it was so much fun. Hey, Laura, good morning. Canadians are in the house. Hey, Charles, Henry, good morning. It's easy. And what's great, it's cheap to try. But, to start with, just do, 1 cup flour, 1 egg, a half teaspoon of salt, and just work the hell out of it for 20, 30 minutes, at least 20 minutes. Roll it out flat, cut it into slices. Well, after you've worked it for like 20, 30 minutes, make it into a ball, put it in a bowl, drop a paper towel soaked with olive oil over it, let it sit for an hour just to help develop the gluten fibers. Roll the thing out, cut it into slices. Ooh, Ooh. Cut it into slices. Let me show you what showed up in the mail also on Friday. So, thank you, Tammy Wells, for my new kitchen knife. It's a beauty. It slices, it dices, it makes pasta, it scoops. It's awesome. It's awesome. So yeah, it was all made with this. This is my new do everything knife. Yeah, Tina, I know you're a knife fanatic too, so probably know you're in love with that knife, and you should be. Anyway, yeah, your assignment this week, tribe, is to try making some pasta. It's really easy. Look online. Look at my the fort or the It Is Guide Foraging. There's some directions there. But yeah, 1 cup and this is just a small amount of pasta. So start small, but 1 cup of flour, 1 egg, half teaspoon of salt. Mix it all together. Oh, sorry, back up. 1 cup of salt, 1 egg, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of water, maybe up to 3. So, okay, and mix that together. You need the little bit of water in there too. The egg isn't enough. And if you really want to be fancy, drizzle some olive oil in it. But just play with it. You're looking to get something the consistency just a little bit thicker than Play-Doh, and just roll it out, slice it up, let it dry a little longer, boil it. Oh, so good. Homemade pasta. Homemade pasta is really easy. Okay, yeah. If the buckets will fit over them, Chris, yeah, go for that. I know. I want to learn how to make my own cheese. Hey, good morning, everyone. 32 degrees here. Hey, Mom, Dad, it's like 31 in places down here. Like over at Tina Marie's place, the place, the person who got the steer from and the cow tongue from. Yeah, it's 31 degrees here. So there are places in Texas that are colder than you. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Ranch Market right across the freeway from the grandkids too. Decisions. This is true. Oh, nice. Kelsey, rolling in the dough. Got a full week ahead. Just found out custom home builder we are working for has 7 new properties that need landscaping. Nice to have projects next few months. Yay! Cool. Do you get any say in the plants? I'm assuming you're given like a budget and then you put in the plants. And so I keep thinking, edible plants, medicinal plants, things like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I have to have Kevin to join us for that. I hope so, because he supplied the rabbits last time. I need to let him know. I need to reach out to him. We are getting snow on Wednesday up in Canada. All right. Excellent. You have my sympathies. Snow. Nope. Hey, all good morning. 38 degrees in Northeast Oklahoma. Freeze next few nights. Glad I haven't put out my tomatoes yet. And boggles my mind. Okay, road trip or field trip. Yay, field trip. I gotta unput the... Because where we are in Houston, at least from tomatoes. So I gave up growing tomatoes years ago because like the birds and stuff would always eat them. But then I decided to try again. And so I actually have some nice little Romas growing here. So, hello, tomatoes. So we're already, coming along with tomatoes. I hope we don't have a hard freeze and all the other stuff. There's my yard. My yard's kind of I don't know. I don't know about this tree. And it's not looking good. I'm not seeing any green underneath it. Oh well. Oops. Just a minute here. I need the power cord. And the sun has come out, and I'm probably burning out the camera, so let me rotate that. Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. All right. Could you make pasta with almond flour? My concern with that, Aaron, is without the gluten, it's not going to hold together, especially when you drop it in the boiling water. Focus. 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 Are you focused? You know what? I think we need to rotate more. Now I'm looking into the sun. I'll find something here. All right. I guess I'm going to be half in sun, half in shade. Yeah. So without gluten, I don't know. For that, you would have to look up online. What you might be able to make are like, the schnitzel or the mussel type, dough ball type things, maybe. But as far as pasta, don't know. Oops. So, all right, what do we got? Okay, so gluten-free. Yeah, it is a beautiful knife. I don't think you can. You can with pea and bean flour. I am gluten-free. Maybe. I don't know. Oh man, Alan. All right. Had a biker funeral Saturday. Worked with him for 36 years. Salvation Army Santa bike run for 25 years. Super machinist, programmer, and great human. I'm sorry. I've seen the Salvation Army Santa bike run. That's pretty amazing. When you get like 100 motorcyclists all dressed like Santa Claus racing down the road. Very cool. Hey, Mom. Good news. Good news. Picked up the Wagyu Saturday. Tongue is set aside for mama weather. So we got some more cow tongue coming your way, Mom. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, so good. If the cow tongue wasn't so expensive, I was thinking that would be fun to have at the feast. Oh, cool. Lily is celebrating no more masks at school. Awesome. Free the kids. Let her natural beauty shine. All right. Hard cheeses are very hard, must age, but farmer's cheese or other soft cheeses, yeah, like the mozzarella type stuff, it's super easy. In fact, I got on my Amazon wish list like a cheese making kit, and I just haven't gotten anything with it. The guy I work with makes those decisions, and the builder gets a tax exemption on his plants he gets, so it works out. All right, cool. But yeah, you need to start leading them towards food and medicine. Hey, Nancy. Oh, my word. Up in Michigan, we were supposed to have a snowstorm tomorrow night. We may never get to plant in Michigan. I recommend moving to Texas. Just say it. Michigan is nice, occasionally. It's a, the North is beautiful at different times of the year. I just can't do snow. I refuse to do snow. I'm okay with cold. Cold is fine. Not snow. I don't want snow. Ooh, Darlene, grow tomatoes that don't turn red, and if you have bird problems, can get seeds from Baker Creek. I need to check those out. Because yeah, that's usually the problem is the tomatoes will start getting a little ripe, and then the birds will start pecking at them. Ooh, all right. If you want to try pasta without all-purpose flour, try rice, cassava, or oat flour. I make crepes with oat flour, and they come out great. Okay, so the oat flour and the rice is still going to have gluten in it, though. So if you're trying to avoid gluten, you may not want to try these, but the flavor of these sounds awesome, especially the cassava. Ooh, because there's wild cassava around Texas. I did round 3 and 4 of lime wash on my bricks this weekend. Really pleased with the results. It's nicely light, but not opaque, so you do get a bit of texture. Next is fresh paint. You are putting way too much effort into your life, Nicole. No, I'm sure it looks really, really nice. But yeah. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. Kimberly, I watched a hack video where a guy put cardboard on the area he wanted to plant a garden, watered the cardboard down, and he put topsoil on it. He said it's easier than tilling and worked great. Do you need to know if this would be okay for a vegetable garden? Yes. In fact, all my gardens, that was one of the, well, not all of them, but some of the more recent ones. Wow. Okay, we got to move out of the sun here. Just a minute. Because I am going blind, and it's killing my computer, the camera. So, yeah. So look up lasagna bed gardening. So lasagna bed gardening, what I do is I'll put down cardboard and newspaper and like brown paper, shipping paper and stuff like that. Lay that down, soak it down, and try and make like a pretty big mat, but then leave it there for months. And this does several things. First, it kills the grass and the weeds underneath it. It encourages worms to come in, which help aerate the soil. And and then at the end, it's just dirt. And then you throw some dirt on top of that, and away you go. So yeah, lasagna bed gardening. Look that up. But it's like not just cardboard, but then a whole bunch of other shredded newspaper and stuff on top of that. And leaf litter and grass trimmings and whatever organic matter you can get. Oh yeah, looking forward to seeing the data on the NASA Ingenuity helicopter on Mars. Should be amazing to see that perspective. I know that's cool. Like Mars now, how many robots are on Mars cruising around? Several. Hopefully they don't link up, start a war against humanity for abandoning them. Nah, I don't see that happening. Hey, Bonnie, oh, you're having intermittent internet. That's a bummer. Nope. Okay, we have tons of chickpea flour. I'm assuming you meant flour, Flour. We'll try some pasta with that tonight if time permits. Yeah, give it a shot. Hey, Kimberlyn, good morning. How are you? What's the temperature out there? Okay, Sue. I was told to wait until August to determine if the tree will survive. My loquat has one branch with a few leaves. Same with my Monterey oak. All right, I guess I can leave it till. I need to maybe get the leaves off it or something. Yep, Doreen. I do that every time a new bed goes in. Yeah, you lay down the cardboard and let it all, kill the grass and everything on top of it, or underneath it, I mean. Hey, BJ, good morning. Yep. Ooh, I made fresh cheese, farm cheese several times. I love it. That's on my list. That's on something I want to do. I need to study up on it, though. Amber, my old boss, would make cheese. Cheese. Cheese is good. Fried green tomato. I have yet to have fried green tomatoes. I feel kind of guilty that I've never had fried green tomatoes, but yeah, one of these days. Hey, Julie. Good morning. If you pick the tomatoes when they're ripe, can't you leave them on the counter to ripen? You can, but the flavor is better if they're getting real sunlight and water and all that. So I'll just figure something out. Hey, Terry. Good morning. Had a great time at Cato Mounds. Good to hear. That's a good place. You coming out next October for the food and forage and feast thing? We need to get that set up. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it because the people love it. It's a ton of work for me, but it's fun, and I'm ready to do it again. I got to tell you, stopping Merriweather's World has just lifted a weight off my shoulders, and I feel like I can do all sorts of other stuff again. So I've been working on stuff, things in the background, and it's going to be great. Bonnie, I'd rather have snow than ice. I don't want either. All right, wait. Rice does not have gluten because my wife makes these the high gluten rice flour rice balls. Do they mix gluten into the rice to make the gluten rice, the high gluten rice flour? I'll have to look into that. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like extra gluten added into the rice. Hey, Johnny. Good morning. And C4. Howdy, howdy. How are the kidneys? Okay. Here's a good one. Good time. Cardboard will work if no Bermuda grass, but may not if Bermuda grass, because Bermuda grass is tough, and it puts out the runners and all that. Kimberly, yep. Now you can make all sorts of lasagna beds in your yard and so forth. Okay, would we need to bring in topsoil, or can we just use our compost pile? Just use your compost. If you have enough compost, throw that on there. See, because you want to give the cardboard time to decay, because you don't want it kind of blocking the roots and so forth. So you want the cardboard to decay, and that takes several months. And so you just pile the compost on top of it, and then that will help kill it too. The heat generated from the composting compost will help, and it just allows also the compost to decompose, and so it becomes very rich. And then the cardboard prevents any of the leaching of the minerals and stuff from the compost, like the water soluble minerals. They don't get leached deep into the soil like if you just have bare soil for several weeks. So yeah, good thing to do. If you're making new garden beds, yeah, cardboard, other organic matter, compost, let it sit for a few months, let it turn into nice soil, and away you go. Okay. Oh, Jennifer, thank you. Shared my freebie immune pill with a pastor yesterday. Is the uric acid pill good for kidney stones? So the uric acid pill, it's okay for kidney stones, but the coming kidney pill is better. And so I have to carefully block a word so I don't get in trouble with the FDA. But yeah, we're coming out with one specifically for the kidneys. Okay. Nicole says, Denver, I really like chickpea pastas. Interesting. I need to look into that. So what I want to try now is to make a nutsedge flour pasta. Yep. Kimberlyn knows where it's at. Lasagna bed gardening. Just the name says food. Okay, so chickpea pasta is a thing. Cool. Charles, if I'm trying to grow, try growing indeterminate cherry tomatoes. From my experience, there will be enough for you, your neighbors, and all the birds, including Chirpy. Awesome. I need to find these. I will say, I try and stick to heirlooms. So I don't know if the intermediate cherries are heirloom tomatoes or not, because I like to save the seeds and reuse the seeds and that sort of thing when I can. So we'll see. Hey, John Mark, good morning. How are you today on this Monday? What time is it? 7:45. Kimberly, I'm planting everything this week. Woof. A little late due to our month-and-a-half hotel stay. Yeah, that would be a problem. But now you can get it in. And by the temperatures and stuff we've been having, it may not be too late for a lot of stuff. So right now the sun is shining on the back of my neck and it feels really nice. It's warm. So I can see my breath in front of me and the back of my neck is getting hot. And welcome to Texas. That's funny. Oh, wow. Hey, good morning, Carl. I saw a picture from Ingenuity in flight this morning looking down at its shadow. Awesome. Oh, man, I got to check this out. Humans, when we put our mind to it, do some cool things. Hey, okay, it's 44 in Midland. Yeah, okay, yeah, so Henry, I know. I should try some. I just never gotten around to it, but maybe now, maybe I will. I'll give it a try. You can document the results. I'm a native Southerner, and I've never had fried green tomatoes either, at least that I can remember. Okay, now I feel better, Aaron. Thank you for coming to my defense. Yes, I saw this. I saw a tip about putting rocks painted red in the strawberry plants before the berries ripen. and the birds learn not to peck red. Maybe something similar to tomato plants. And I'm thinking, I saw that, and I'm thinking that might be a thing. I just have to get off my ass and get some red paint and paint some rocks and put them in there. Well, we'll see. I've also seen where people have hung red Christmas tree ornaments in the tomatoes, and that might even work better. I don't know. Needed some coffee. All right. Here we go. Kiri, I layered paper feed sacks in my raised beds because grass kept growing on it. Piled bags and leaves on top. Added goats to the garden who fertilize the raised bed daily. Not a single blade of grass is there now. Cool. Yep. Goats to the rescue. Hey, Jennifer. Good morning. Hey, Kimberly. You seem a lot more perky lately. I am. I've been having some good days. Like this. The first thing I do in the morning, and I get it out of the way, it's I get up and I hit the trolls that post on the Medicine Man plant page. So I spend a lot of time, well, not a lot of time, like 10 minutes in the morning, deleting comments and so forth. And then I cook my egg and make my coffee, and then it's time for you all, and then life is good from here on out. So, yep. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. All right, Terry. Cool. You'll be there in October. Looking forward to it. So after the experiments with the nettle pasta, there won't be stingy nettle. Well, I've never found stingy nettle out at Cato Mounds, but there's lots of other plants that you can make, incorporate into the pasta that I think will be really good. So I got time to experiment. I'm looking forward to it, though. Okay, rice gluten is not gluten. You're a chemist, look up the chemistry. I'm very intrigued by this because it could be interesting. I'm trying to think now. Do they make like the pasta? I'm curious. Thank you. Whoa. All right, 7:50. Okay, it is time for the group take. Yay, group take. Ooh, lots of coming here. Okay, let's get the group take out of the way because it's Monday. Got to start the week healthy. Got to keep Medicine Man Blanco working. So the liver pill, which I actually kind of have need of. I kind of overindulged on assorted fatty foods and stuff this weekend. Oops, come on, 4. Was a good one. Well, the brain pill, my personal favorite, the one I need the most. Do I have a funny story? I don't know if I want to tell a story or not. We'll tell it. Yeah. It might involve puppets. The immune pill. Bum, bum, bum. Keeping yourself strong and defensive powers activated. Oop, come on. Now it tastes good. Okay. The blood pressure pill. Like I said, for this one, I only take 2. Because I have low blood pressure, but there's some other stuff in here that it does that also helps. The libido pill. Why am I doing the Hawaiian 5-0 theme? I don't know. Because I don't know the Love Boat theme anymore. Okay. The uric acid pill. I don't have to take this one, thank goodness, because I don't have an issue with uric acid. All right. Give me a second now. Still swallowing. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yes, so Charles, most definitely, Hugel culture into your new beds. So let me see. Well, let's do field trip again. Yay, field trip, field trip. All right, so Hugel culture is where you bury some big logs and wood and then put some topsoil on top of it, like so. So I got this mound here. I got things growing on it. But yeah, underneath this, there is a bunch of wood, and then the dirt is piled on top of that. And what happens is the wood works as well, the logs work as a big, slow release, batch of minerals and vitamins and nutrients for the plants. They also help hold the water in place. They work like big wet sponges, so they soak up the water and release that back into the soil. So yeah, it's basically piling up wood, logs, covering it with some dirt, and then planting the garden on top of that. And it's a really good way of doing it. So especially in drier areas where you can have problems, maintaining the moisture you need in the soil. Yep, dandelion. Dandelion vinegar and made refrigerator cukes, mild flavor. I haven't tried that. I love refrigerator cukes. Mom used to make those, and now Mrs. Weather makes them. But I haven't tried the dandelion vinegar, and I bet. I'm also wondering now the cedar infused apple cider vinegar. Potential. Oh, wow, Jonathan, I'm headed to the Atlantic Ocean in Florida for my little brother's wedding. Did a road trip through desert to Vegas last month. Now I'm road tripping through the South to the beach this month. Cool. What beach are you going to be at? So you're going to be on the east side of Florida, I guess? Maybe Jupiter Island or something? Okay, Bernice, the stickiness from rice comes from starch, not gluten. There are some rices that have gluten, but if you use brown rice, you're good. Same with cassava, high in starch but gluten-free. Okay. But I know, like when my wife makes the rice balls, she purchases high gluten rice flour. I mean, it says high gluten rice flour on the package, so I'm very curious now if it's like, rice that had gluten added to it or something. Okay, chickpea flour has a strong flavor. I don't like to use it in baking, but I love a good garam masala. Ooh. Yep, Darlene, I always use heirlooms. Makes for inexpensive gardenings. Okay. Square foot gardening book did not wait. By volume, 1/3 peat moss, 1/3 brown vermiculite, and 1/3 compost from several different sources. Mix well in place of the cardboard. Good to go. Yep. Square foot gardening book is really good. Ooh, Matt's wild cherry tomatoes. Tiny, delicious tomatoes that grow in clusters. They reseed themselves too. Now that is awesome. All right. Jennifer, large cherry tomatoes should be heirloom. Aren't most intermediate heirloom? I don't know. I don't know enough about the tomatoes to know which are which. Oh, cool. Teenage son is trying dandelion tea this morning. Please remind him it is a diuretic, so it's going to help flush out the system. Gary once grew Roma and a salad tomato, bought plants in my garden that fall. 2 baby tomatoes sprouted growing in the garden. I transplanted into pots and brought it in the house. 1 survived. No question the tomatoes I got were crossed between the 2 varieties. Cool. That's one thing I have done is I have several different varieties of tomatoes, but I got them in separate parts of the yard so that they kind of stay pure. Whether that works or not, who knows? Time is it? Ooh, not much time here. Bernice agreed. Store-bought gluten-free pasta is not great. Homemade anything is better than store-bought. Yeah. I've not tried homemade pasta, but I do make good flatbreads with alternative flours and think the right mix would make a good pasta sub. Worth trying. I need to look some stuff up now. Laura, I think I was born to be a Southerner. Can't get enough sweet tea and fried green tomatoes. Mmm. All right, Laura, I think you've been accepted. It's official. We accept you. Oh, yeah, and knives, knives. Yep, yep, yep. Gotta have knives. All right. Do you have a cookbook to use foraged ingredients? Yeah, Tina. So my book, Idiot's Guide Foraging, has 30 recipes in it. And then, so that's my book. Nicole Appelian from the History Channel's Alone. She is coming out with a foraged cookbook, and I contributed some recipes to that. So that's another good source. And then another really good one are the books by Pascal Baldour, who goes into cooking with wild stuff. And then there's also John Callis, the Dirt to Plate Adventure. It's okay. I feel bad about saying that, but it's okay. But yeah, my book, Idiot's Guide Foraging, has the 30 recipes in it. That being said, we're in the process of redoing that book and releasing it with new recipes. So, hey, Carmela, good morning from Cleveland, Texas. Tell the story. Which story? Ooh, 7:59. Now, I'm not even sure which story. Oh. Okay, yeah, I know the story. Okay, we're gonna go a little long here because this is worth having. You know what happens when he tilts the thing up? We got puppets, but not just any puppets. Not just any puppets. We got onion puppets. Yay! Onion puppets. All right. Hello, I'm Mrs. Weather. Hi there. I'm Merriweather, the husband. Oh, so here it is, Sunday morning, and my brain just doesn't feel like it's working. I keep forgetting stuff. Well, have you considered the brain pill? I use it every day. What? Are you saying I'm stupid? I don't need the brain pill. What are you saying? Why are you saying things like that? Well, you said you were, don't defend yourself. Not that there was actually violence. But yeah, so here's a tip to all you married men out there. If your wife is complaining about her brain being foggy and she's starting to forget things and just generally feeling like her brain isn't quite as sharp as it used to be, I recommend not recommending the brain pill to her because from experience, it is taken the wrong way. Okay, on that note, it is time to go. I know there's tons of comments here. It's always so hard. Just quick zip through here. So I'm going to eat the puppets later. Yeah, onion puppets. Anyway, not the best guy for it. It's 8:01. I got to get going now, tribe. So I will see you tomorrow morning. Same place, same time, same coffee. Ooh, my hands smell like onions. It's so good. So, yeah, hang in there. We got a week. It's going to go by really fast, extremely fast. And then it's the weekend. I'll be up in Wimberley, Texas this Saturday teaching there. Got the morning class, and then if it fills up, we'll do an afternoon class. So go ahead and try and sign up. And if it says it's full, if it like the morning class is full, there should be a phone number you can call and say, hey, what about an afternoon class? Merriweather said we'd do one. So go for it. Okay, gotta go. Lots going on today. So, and oh, mom, dad, love you. Love you. Enjoy the weather. End broadcast.